All right. Well, welcome everyone to our Moms Deserve More call. I know this was kind of a weird day with it being the day after Mother's Day, but I thought, you know what? There's not a better time to really kind of reflect about how much more moms really deserve. And for those of you who don't know who I am, which I think just two of you, well, actually, Catherine, you may not know this about me either, but I am a mom of four, and I have been with Park Lane this November, I think will be 9 years. And I love sharing the opportunity with people because for me personally, I feel like the fact that I can go live one night a week and earn between 500 and $1,000 a week in income, literally doing something as simple as showing jewelry. I think that that is awesome. And I think that there's so much opportunity for women like me and women not like me. I mean, all styles, um, all seasons of life. I always say that with our team that we're stronger together. And so tonight we're just going to be sharing real women, real stories, real life. There's no sales pitch, just a couple testimonies about how Park Lane has enhanced our lives or changed our lives. We have stylists that have been with me for 8 years, 7 years. And normally we have a brand new stylist on the call, but unfortunately, Deborah Phillips, who is going to be on tonight with us, her face was also on the cover photo. Bless her heart, she's in the hospital with her husband as we speak. So she's not able, but I always love to share a new stylist perspective with you guys, what it's like being a new stylist with Park Lane and within our team. So our team name is Rise and Shine Legacy. And our team mission is basically faith first, family second, and business third. And the reason why is because we kind of believe that whenever you have those three components in order, that everything else falls into place. And we always want to lead with faith in business because that's how God is going to bless our businesses. And I know that it seems so simple and almost mundane to think about, selling jewelry. Like, how is that, transforming people's lives? It is. We teach women confidence, style. We have an incredible community of support here. I always like to brag on our team because we have a real plug and play business where our new stylists get all the onboarding that they need. We have no quotas. It's a highly incentive driven company. So no one's breathing down your neck to sell this next earring or meet this goal. It's really whatever you want. And we have and Meredith knows, I know Meredith is going to share her story, but she's retired. We have some stylists who do one party a month and make an extra $300 a month. When you think about that, that's still about $3,300 a year. And that's nice. That's a cruise. I know,
Mhm.
right, Meredith? That's her cruise money. And then there's other stylists like me who do this full time to provide for their family. Like I mentioned, I do my parties only one night a week. That's the only night I designate to my business. And all the other nights are Bible study, family time, football, band, and theater. And we have four kids. We have three teenagers right now. And so I always love to really, really encourage everyone that if I can fit it into my schedule with all of that and maintaining a home and being a wife and caring for my elderly father, I promise you that you can do it if you want. And so that's my story. So I'll just share really quickly my testimony, then I'll hand it over to Meredith. But basically, I started Park Lane 8 years ago through a program that is very exclusive, that's exclusive to Park Lane, which is called the Direct to Point program. And what that program is Park Lane honors people that have previous direct sales experience. And that is something that no other direct sales company has. So, the painting the picture for you, I was with another direct sales company for 18 years. And after 18 years, I started noticing that I had a decline in my income. And quite frankly, I couldn't afford that. I was a single mom at the time of two little ones. My two oldest at that time were 2 and 4. And I couldn't make enough money to provide. And so I heard about Park Lane. I heard about the direct appoint program and how they will basically give you the level that you have previously earned with another direct sales company. And let me just tell you, as a single mom, that was such a sigh of relief for me because I'm going to be honest, you guys, I did not have it in me at that time in my life to rebuild my business. I needed to just start where I left off and get the ball rolling. And so it's been such a gift to me to be able to do Park Lane at the level that I earned with my previous company. And within 1 year, our first year in Park Lane, which was 2019, our team grew from a team of one, which was moi, to a team of 400 stylists across the US. And so that's how I started. And I just love the fact of number one, the flexibility that I can work this in very small pockets of time throughout my day. Everything happens from my phone, as Catherine, you're going to get to see when we're doing your messenger party this week. All the postings that you see in the messenger party are all a copy and paste from our team board that we've created for our new stylist. So I love the flexibility. And the second thing, and then I'm going to hand it over to Meredith, is I also really, really love the fact that I only have to work one night a week. That's probably my second favorite thing because direct sales can be very consuming if you let it. And I love, 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 love that I get to just do multiple parties one night a week, and every other night of the week is filled with whatever I want it to be, whatever I want to do. And so I love that you can make a lot of income just by working one 30-minute style show. Okay. And then lastly, I love the travel trips. Park Lane does take you on 2 all expense paid vacations every year. That's probably my favorite thing that the direct sales industry has gifted me, in addition to being a stay-at-home mom since my children were born. But I love the fact that I can say at 41 years old that I've been able to travel to over 40 travel trips all over the world. That is insane to me, and I'm very, very grateful for that. So that is my favorite things, and I want to introduce you guys to our second testimony tonight. Oh, and by the way, at the end of the call, we're going to do our $200 jewelry giveaway, and I'm going to have a short little survey that you guys will fill out before you leave. That way we can kind of, help continue to grow these calls and really provide, the information and material that you guys want to hear. Like, I know you want to hear the nitty gritty too. Like, what does it cost to get started and how much do you really invest in your business? And I'm sure you guys have all those kinds of questions too. But without further ado, I want to introduce Meredith. Meredith and me have been friends for a long time. She joined Park Lane in 2020. And come to find out, she lives just 30 minutes from me here in Central Florida, which is so great. And so we've built a friendship, and I just love her and her husband. We meet for breakfasts that last until lunchtime. And it is just great. And Meredith is a division leader in our team, which is 1 to 3rd level management. And she was also a part of our direct appoint program too. And so she was previously with Premier Jewelry, but I'm sure that she'll tell you guys all of that. So without further ado, Meredith, tell us
Okay.
what you got.
So just in case, so far my Wi-Fi is being very good tonight. The last time I got on Katie's thing, there was like we were frozen. I what
Oh,
They weren't frozen, I was frozen. So
yeah.
if for some reason my Wi-Fi goes out, I'm just going to keep talking because you never know. And my Wi-Fi router is upstairs with me, so I don't. But anyway, so yes, I have been with Park Lane for 5 years now. I was with a previous company, Premier Designs, and Laura knows me from that company too. But my full-time job when I was working was in healthcare, and I was a manager for a large orthopedic group. Absolutely love that job, very busy job, very demanding job. but I found time to do my jewelry business alongside of it. And believe it or not, even though now I'm retired, I felt like I was busier doing that part-time job when I was working full-time than I am now. However, I put 45 years into my previous career, so I'm reaping the benefits of being retired now. But when I got out of Premier, because our company closed down in 2020, we were given 30 days notice. I thought that was going to be my fun job when I was retired. So, of course, I was devastated. Um, and a lot of my friends were transitioning over to Park Lane, and I just wasn't ready. But I started going to a couple of the virtual parties. I might have gone to one in-person party, and I knew how much I missed it. So if you're a jewelry lover, even if you're not, it's just so much fun. And it is funny that Katie and I, before Park Lane, did not know each other. We met one time and it was like instant friendship. We're 30 years apart. And that's the fun thing about this is you only have to be 18 to join. And I was reading something the other day. I don't want to tear up because it actually was kind of sad, but it was talking about you need to have a wide variety of friends. And this was somebody that was even older than me that had written this article. And she's like, the older you get, you're going to start losing friends and you need to have a wide variety. Well, I've never minded having a wide variety of friends. I don't care if they're 18. I mean, I managed 18-year-olds, 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds when, sometimes I was only a few years younger than them. But Premier will give you that. There's always someone to lean on if you have a question. And even though I was in the jewelry business before, Premier was very different than Park Lane. I love Park Lane. It's very exciting. There's deals that drop every day. Laura being one of my customers, she's like, "You're killing me. You're killing me." Because when this stuff comes out, like we want it. So it's just fun. It's fast paced, but go at your own pace. So I didn't really tell you too much about myself, but I've been married for over 50 years. I have one son. I have two beautiful kitties, and we love to travel. So we fit lots of things into our schedule between church, my volunteer work, our travel, this business. I have another wellness business. I stay very busy. And I'm kind of, I don't have four kids like Katie, but when I get a day off, I'm like, whew, I'm excited. I have a day off and I'm retired. So I'm just telling you too, if you love doing this, you will find pockets of time to be able to do this. And it's simple. I mean, it's on your phone and
Yeah.
everything comes in on your phone. Bruce and I have traveled 2 weeks out of the last, I think, 4.5 weeks, and I still am able to do my business on my phone. As long as I'm not international traveling, which I wasn't, things come into your phone, you can pop it out. Somebody asks a question, you can take care of it. It's very easy to do. And like Katie said, we have a plug and play system. And as long as you are willing to learn and ask questions and not be afraid of failing, my Premier business was mostly all in person. When we switched over to Park Lane, because it was during COVID, it became virtual. So those are things that we had to learn. And I thought I would be very nervous. Being on camera, doing Zooms, doing, Facebook parties. No, it's easy. It is so easy. If you can talk to a friend over coffee, you can do this. So, another thing, I have a sign up here in my office, and I just thought, why do we like to share jewelry? Because it makes people smile. And I have a sign that says, "You are God's beauty on display." So,
Aw.
that is a way that we can make women feel beautiful. And honestly, when you wear the jewelry, I don't care where you're going. I don't care if you're going to McDonald's, Walmart, wherever. People are going to compliment you on your jewelry. And my husband's just used to it now. We go through and somebody's like, "Oh, I love your earrings." We are the display for our business, and that is much easier than any other business that you're going to do because you're wearing it and it makes you feel good. So there's all different ways to do this business. You can do it full time, you can do it part time, you can do social sales, you can do fundraisers.
Mhm.
Gosh, there's just unlimited ways to do it.
Yeah.
And, the thing is, when you have a small business, whether you want it to stay small or you want it to get bigger, it's totally up to you. So when Katie said there's no pressure on us, she really means that. And I've been in organizations before where
Mhm.
you felt pressure to produce because you knew that you were helping somebody else add to their bottom line. I have never felt that here. Never. I do it because I love it. I have girls that are under me. When they have a big party or whatever, woo, we're all cheering for them. But there's absolutely no pressure to feel like that you have to do that. So I say the most important thing about this business is just be a blessing to others. And in turn, the business will bless you, as it certainly has done that for me. So just have fun.
Absolutely. And a couple things that you said, Meredith, that I just love because this is so true is now Meredith came from a background of wearing jewelry. And I
Mhm.
just wanted to share that when I first started Park Lane 9 years ago, I did not wear a lick of jewelry. Nothing. Even when I was taking national awards with my previous company, I was on stage in gowns and I didn't even have in a pair of earrings. I mean, and so when I first started Park Lane, it was really out of my comfort zone, but I came over from selling cookware. And let me just tell you guys, selling jewelry compared to talking people into buying a $400 cookware set is so much easier. I mean, we have price points starting at $26, and the beautiful thing about our Hostess Reward program, I know Catherine will like to hear about this, is that even if you have a style party and you have 10 friends only spend $30, that's a $300 party. But our hostess still gets a $400 shopping spree. And that is just insane. I mean,
Mhm.
all the years that I've been in this industry, I've never ever seen a better hostess reward program. And I'll be honest, knowing what I know now, if I could go back to my 18-year-old self when I started in direct sales, the first thing I would look at before joining any direct sales company is I would look at the hostess benefits because people are not going to have parties unless it's really, really good. I mean, let's just be honest. I mean,
Mhm.
unless it's like going to knock your socks off, most people won't do it. But it's very simple. I mean, selling jewelry, like Meredith said, is, you just say, oh my gosh, aren't these gorgeous? These are our new, oh goodness, I forget the name of these, Sunray.
Sunray. Mhm.
Sunray. Our new Sunray earrings with the matte gold quadrifoils. I mean, hello, who doesn't want that? When I was new, I said, "Oh my gosh, I didn't know that selling jewelry was as easy as giving candy to a baby because women just we love it. It makes us feel good. It makes us feel beautiful." And my motto in my VIP group is when you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you do good. And so, we get to help women do that. And so I just wanted to share that. And another thing that Meredith mentioned that made me think of this was she's right. Every time I go to Publix, or Walmart or a theme park, I mean, it is the easiest thing to sell because women always compliment each other. I mean, I know Jennifer, I know she's been like, oh my God, three people complimented me on my necklace. And if you're going to be wearing, let me just be completely transparent and real with you guys. If you're going to be wearing the jewelry, you might as well be sharing it because if someone's going to compliment you on it, you could easily hand them a QR code that goes to your website or your VIP group and say, "Girl, you should join my style show this Thursday night." Or here's my website. We can get you buy two, get four half price or whatever. But jewelry is such a giftable item. Like I have my pastor's wife, Delta, she reaches out to me every year to place a very large, she spends $500 with me every November. And I make 50% commission. So for that 30-minute phone call, that's $250. I mean, my husband is a police officer. He would have to work 10 hours to make $250, you know? And so it is so true, you know, small pockets of time. I wanted to also brag on Meredith because I know you guys know that she's been in since 2020, but she's actually made almost $27,000 in income since she's
Hmm.
joined Park Lane. I just pulled your numbers off of the website. 26,800. So I don't know what that is divided by 6 years, but that's a decent amount of
For
money,
5,000 a year, yeah.
$5,000 a year. And I know her cruise probably cost about that much every year. And so if anything, you know, a cruise, a debt-free Christmas, maybe you're paying off debt, whatever it is. But what I love most about it with our team, Rise and Shine Legacy, is that we're really building something meaningful in a sense that we're not sacrificing our faith or our family to be able to make an additional income,
Mhm.
you know? Okay, so let me check my little bullet points here because I kind of skipped all over the place tonight. 30-minute once a week, plug and play. Yep. So let's talk about kit sizes real quick. Because I know you guys are probably wondering, like, you know, what do you get in your kit? How much does it cost? All those questions. So our kit sizes, they start at $129. And for $129, you get $500 worth of jewelry of your choice. Anything you want in the line. That also includes your website for the year. The second kit is $229, but you get double the jewelry. You get $1,000 worth of jewelry of your choice for $229, and you get the website also is included for a year. The biggest kit, I call it the Boss Babe kit, is $439, and you get $2,000 worth of jewelry of your choice. Now, I want to just share this because I know that there's always some people, someone listening. I mean, one of my best team members didn't have $129 to start her business, and I actually worked that out with her where she paid me back. But I wanted to share with you that how we launch our new stylist because we understand that $129 isn't nothing, you know, it's a lot of money for people. So what we do is we do something that's called a decider show. And I love this because if you know me, you know that there's always zero pressure. But a decider show is that basically you have a party, you're a hostess, okay? Your stylist, I mean, me or Meredith or whoever your stylist is, if you're watching this on replay, they just basically do a party for you. You're a hostess. They do the group, they do the postings, they do the live party, they do everything. And at the end of the show, we'll say to you, Jennifer, so what'd you think? Gosh, you know, you had a 10 order party. You're obviously your friends loved this and you got two bookings. And, you know, what do you think? Do you want to try this out? And let's just say Jennifer or Sally, whoever it is, said, yeah, I think I do. This is so crazy. What we do is we actually obviously give you the hostess rewards, which we know that at a 10 order party, the hostess gets how much? 400. So you get the hostess rewards, but then here's the beauty. You sign up and you get the 129 starter kit. So you're paying $129. But then guess what? Because we're turning this party into your decider show, we flip the party to your name and you also get paid the commission. So I want to tell you that the average stylist on our team on her decider party makes $222. So when you take 222 minus the 129, that means that you are profiting $93 and you got $500 worth of jewelry in your kit and another $400 worth of jewelry for hosting. So we're actually paying you $93 to get $900 worth of jewelry. Okay. And then from there, it's up to you. You decide, do I want to do one party a month? Do I want to wear the jewelry and share it and give people my QR code? Do I want to do this full time? And do I want to make $500, $600, $7,000 a week? Whatever it is. We have to have two incomes in our household. So I promise you, I'm not, you know, feeding you a line when I'm telling you that that's how much I make. doing my 2 to 3 style shows a Thursday night. And so those are the kit sizes. Um, and what was I going to say? Oh, so also we're doing something a little extra on this call because it is obviously the day after following Mother's Day. So we're doing a $200 jewelry giveaway instead of a $100 jewelry giveaway. But we don't like to answer all your questions on this call because this business is very personalized to whatever you want. So what we always like to do, and we're going to do it on this call, is when you schedule a little, you know, one-on-one call with the person that invited you so that you can kind of ask some more questions, maybe get some hesitations answered, any concerns that you have. Your stylist is going to give you another free piece of jewelry just for connecting with her within 24 hours on the phone to kind of ask some questions if you have any more questions, okay? So we're going to do that. And gosh, I feel like I'm missing something tonight. Reach out to your stylist. Yep. Oh, and you can also book a style party. So if you're thinking about doing the decider show, you can also just book a style party with your stylist and just kind of do that first before signing up. And then if at the end of your party you realize, man, I really like this, or wow, I can't believe I got 15 orders on my party. My friends really like this. That's always a good indication that you should probably sell it if your friends all love it. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the survey over here real quick. I'm going to post it in the chat so that you guys can all click on that. And if you can just fill that out for us, just so that we can kind of answer any questions or help you book your party or book your style party. And then don't forget to reach out to your stylist within the next 24 hours. And if you schedule that one-on-one chat with her, you'll get another free gift in the mail. Now, those of you who were invited by me, Catherine, and Jennifer, I'm going to be on a field trip tomorrow. We're going to Disney for my son's class.
Ooh.
So we won't be able to chat tomorrow. So there'll be like a 24-hour extension for my girls. Unless you want to talk with me on the school bus, which I don't think you want to do that. Okay, there's the survey. So if you guys will just click on that, that way you already will have it like popped up. And you can fill that out tonight. It's literally will probably take you 30 seconds to fill out that little link. Okay. Without further ado, let me go ahead and write down all your names on my little ticket roll here, and we're going to pull a winner. We thank you guys. I don't know. I guess Amber probably got held up with her bills. I know. I would have loved for you guys to meet Amber.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, she is amazing. She's been in jewelry sales for 17 years. Also. Okay, so we have on, give me like 10 seconds, girls. Jennifer, Catherine, and Laura. Also on that little survey, there's a spot for you to put your mailing address. That's just so that if you win, I can mail you your prize. Okay. And thank you, Meredith, for coming on and sharing your story.
Oh, you're welcome. Anytime.
I love that. I always tell our team we're stronger together because we have the youngins who are 18 who are posting all their pictures on Instagram. I mean, if you're a selfie queen, let me just tell y'all, you need to just become a stylist because you can be a selfie queen and be making some money. If you're always like, hey girl, people are gonna say, I love your necklace, and then you can be like, ching ching. So we thank y'all for being here and we just appreciate it. So whether tonight was just you hopping on just because your stylist asked you, or maybe it's the beginning of something new, we look forward to it. Okay, so let me look up because I don't want to cheat. I'm gonna just pull our winner. You're gonna get a little sparkly gift, or actually a larger sparkly gift in the mail. Okay, the winner is, let me put this up. Like Jennifer! Jennifer won! Congratulations, Jennifer. And I know your address.
I filled out the form too, so you got that
Okay.
twice.
You did it twice? Okay, that's perfect. Well, again, thank you girls so much. It was amazing having you on. I hope if anything, if you learned something new, I'll take a peek at those surveys on Wednesday, but remember to reach out to your stylist, especially if you're watching on replay. If you want to get another free gift in the mail, reach out to your stylist, ask her some more questions. Um, and, and I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I said, absolutely.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know if that was you or Catherine. But anyway, y'all have a wonderful evening. I'm gonna go and play Monopoly on the Nintendo Switch with my husband and my youngest. And we'll see you guys soon. Thank you guys for being our amazing customers. We love you so much. Mwah. Have a good
Thank
night.
you.
Have a good one.
Night.
Good night.